Hey, it's Bill coming at you from Santa Monica, California. I probably seem like I'm in a much better mood because I don't know if it's because of my brain injury or my age. I don't know if I don't know. But, I decided that I'm going to stay in Santa Monica. Well, wherever I find the right place in California. I might still, that's another story, but anyway, because, that's kind of my tendency. Unless I want to buy an island somewhere in the middle of nowhere and make my own rules and have nobody on it, I better start working on figuring out how to adapt. It started, not that I wanted to have a beer. I mean, this right here, this is the kind of stuff, that's why I'm telling you, this Vivitrol is amazing, because I don't know how to describe it, but normally I'd be headed for I would never even make it this long. I'd have gone to the package store for a 12-pack of beer 6 days ago. More than that. So, because I had that meeting with the people this morning, and I told them, I told them, and I mean it. I shouldn't say mean it, because I meant it. I still got some working on that to do, but I texted one of my doctors, and I said, it's hard to figure out how anyone becomes a drunk, because it didn't make any, I know I didn't, it's not like I set out to do it. I mean, I don't know anyone that would. So I'm looking back at trying to figure out, because I mean, I knew about all of these issues. I didn't know all of them. There is no such thing as knowing everything, but I know enough about it that I just never would have seen it coming. And but I was thinking to myself, that's what I was getting to. I was thinking to myself, if this is how the world is, it's not a wonder I turned into a drunk. And I said this to my caseworkers this morning. I said, I always said if I ever got drunk, I did that pretty easy. If I ever got sober, because I never believed I'd get sober. So I always said, if I get sober, I'm not going to give it, everybody says, oh, I'll give it a week. No. Give it a month. No. I gave it 20 some odd years. No, more than that. 40 something. Yeah, probably. 40. Let's call it 40. I gave it 40 years. I expect that to just go away overnight. I can't. That's not fair either. So I said, 12 months. If you can do 12 months, and at the end of 12 months you're not happy with it, go back to drinking. What's the big deal? You took 1 year off. Big deal. And I told him this today. If this is what the world has to be like, I don't, for 1 second, it's not, if this is what it looks like to be sober, I want to be drunk. It's the only way I could be here. I mean, literally, and I don't mean here. I mean, it's everywhere I look. Before I said, I'm from New Hampshire. New Hampshire's not immune to it. Where I grew up in New Hampshire, I'm sure you could still leave the keys in your car. But I was talking to somebody else about that, in fact, today. You don't do that in L.A. You do that in L.A. The only reason somebody wouldn't steal it is because it was somebody that they knew would kill them if you did take it. That's the only way. I mean, they make that a joke in a movie that I've seen. I think it was in, Gone in 60 Seconds. It's the same concept. So you know, if that's the life, I'll go back to it. Because nobody wants to. If this is, if people want to live like this, I'm not in.